expressionsvinyl.com, and I have another fun project for you made out of the December mystery project box. So let's go ahead and get started. On this one, we are going to be using the peppermint sticks pattern, then 2 of the permanent adhesive, the green and the red, and the rain again. I love the rain one. And I'm going to put it on this sign. You can get these at Hobby Lobby, but a lot of other places where you can get wood blanks like this. And I just painted the edges red because I'm going to put vinyl here, so I didn't want to paint the inside red. But you could paint the inside red if you wanted to, or any other color you want to work with. So to get started, I need to measure the inside of this. That's where the pattern vinyl is going to go. So it is 14 inches, just under 14 inches, and then just under 4.5. So these are only 12 wide, so I am gonna have to piece it a little bit, but it should be in a spot where you're not gonna see the seam a whole lot. And then I'm gonna use the extra on another project I've got, so I won't be wasting, I'll be using it on another project. Okay, on this pattern, we can get it to somewhat match. So I think that's what I'm gonna go for. And the easiest way, let me see if I can pull it out this far. Ooh, there we go. So I'm not overlapping too much. I've got a match right there, and it's only overlapping by maybe 1/2 inch. So I'm gonna go ahead and use that spot and just pull back a little bit. Where it's only gonna match up a tiny bit, I'm just gonna peel this end back just a tiny bit and fold it until I get it matched exactly where I want it. And then play with it again to get the best spot. There we go. I think that's a pretty good match. If you didn't know it was there, that's a pretty good match. So I'm not going to do anything with the back yet, but I am going to get the full length now. Okay, so that's the piece we're not going to use, but here's the piece we are going to use. And we'll start with pull the backing off that little piece that we matched up. And start adding it to the wood. I love making signs like this where you use the pattern as the background. It just gives a unique look to it. I know a lot of people struggle with using pattern. Once you've done it a couple times, there's so many different things you can make with it. There we go. Look how fun that candy cane stripe is. And you wouldn't even know where the seam is at. So now, my sign is gonna say Grinch, and it's one of the cut files from the mystery project box. Okay, now that it's all weeded out, it's ready to start layering. And I'm using the clear tape again, and I'm not going to use this whole thing. I don't need the whole thing. I need a little piece of it. And you could layer, if you wanted to, you could put the red layer down first and then the green onto your project. I'm gonna layer them on top of each other and then put it on the project. But whichever way you're comfortable with. So there's my first layer. I didn't quite go to the edge, but that should be okay. Should still work. Okay, now this layer is ready to go on the red one. Just kind of center it where it needs to be. There we go. I love how it looks like the varsity letters. I kind of like that for the Grinch. Okay. Now we're gonna put the whole thing on there. It's gonna be a cute sign. I love the bright colors and the bright red and green, but then it's fun to use Grinch stuff. And these two little hearts, I'm not gonna use transfer tape on. They're just little, they'll go right in the center. I'm gonna put the rain over the top of the red. I had the heart, just the red heart, but I wanted a little dimension, so I did an inside offset for that. And again, this cut file is part of the project box. There we go. So there's your cute sign that we used our pattern and two of the permanents and the rain. So we've almost used most of the stuff that came in the project box. So I think this will be really fun. It would be fun with a kid's tree, or if you've got a Grinch themed tree, I think it'd be really cute. So another fun project, and we can't wait to see what you guys design. So hopefully everybody has a great day. Thanks, guys.